नमस्कार फ्रेंड्स, साथियों प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब this channel for professional medical guidance, for spirituality and meditation, for life coaching, for personality development and travelogues. Thank you very much for being a part of my online YouTube family. Thank you very much. So nice of you. Thanks for giving your time. नमस्कार, मैं डॉक्टर लोकेश भाटिया लोक टॉक्स चैनल पर आपका स्वागत करता हूँ. Friends, today I'll be talking on personality development side, and this video is going to be a little longer than your expectations, and I request you to be there till the last. I'm sure you'll be helped a lot to change your thought process. So thank you very much to join this video, and the title is Think Out of the Box is Not Enough. Thinking out of the world is required. I'm giving you a small contest today. How many stories I'm going to tell you? You'll have to count that. I'll be counting 3 stories first, 1, 2, 3, and after that I will stop counting, and you will have to tell me at the end of it in the comment box how many stories actually I have given you. And this time I definitely need your feedback. How did you like it? And the best comment is going to receive a prize. You'll connect me on my Facebook. Please note the terms and conditions. Count number of stories I'm telling you, the last, and give 3 more twists of your own. Text me or in the comments or send me on the WhatsApp, and you can, once it is approved that you are going to get the prize, you are winning the contest, you will have to send me the address on my WhatsApp number mentioned here. Thank you very much. So get ready for the contest. Messenger, and send me your text message, send me your address, I'll send you the gift. Right? Let's go ahead. Thank you very much. So, thinking out of the box is not enough. Thinking out of the world is required. The most essential foundation of life, personality, is to be a good human being. Life is no child's play. The growing child soon becomes an adult. The world of school and the university of life are so different. Let me tell you a 6th century story of hare and tortoise, and there will be different small stories coming out of the first story. So that's how we'll be going about it. So the first story, I'm sure you must have heard, everybody must have heard about it. How we will change and bring a twist in each story, how much of morals and inferences we draw out of it, that will be worth learning. So each story instructs, think differently and out of the box, and the solution will pop off. The new ideas can be game changer. Let's see the first version. The vainglorious hare loved to boast. Right? As you know very well, as Bhagavad Gita has said, those who do self-boasting, they have their own insecurities. Anyway, let's move on. Show off about his speed and himself. Tired of his belittling, tortoise decided to teach him a lesson. Race started, and halfway the hare thought that he's far ahead, and he thought of taking a nap, and he slept for a while to realize that the tortoise has already reached the finish line. Rabbit had speed but no sincerity, hence lost. due to overconfidence. The moral is the slow and steady wins the race. The long time consistency beats your short time inconsistency. Right? Moving on to the next story, that is second story. Here the community was very livid. The hare community was very livid, listening to fact that tortoise has been defeated by the hare. The first story we have learned and heard in childhood. Disgraced rabbit apologized to fellow rabbits and realized his mistake. Asked, what do I do to make you all happy? They said, challenge the tortoise again and resume our reputation back. This time, rabbit made no mistake and he won the race. So now the moral is fast and efficient scores over slow and steady. Right? Fast movers soon take over the first movers. Let's go on to the third story. The tortoise, who had some fame as ex-winner of the race, realized they can never win against the speed of the rabbit. Then they discussed the plight. With one of the most well-known for his out-of-the-box thinking, the rabbit amongst them was called as Sam. And Sam advised to reorganize the race again. And now the 1 kilometer will be on the land and another 1 kilometer will be continuing on in the water, in the river. So the hare ran very fast on the land, but ultimately still lost because the tortoise could cross the river very easily and won the race. So now the moral was, if you think differently, you can win. To fix a problem, first fix your mind. To solve the problem, be solution oriented. The hare had speed, but the tortoise had strategy. Right? Moving to the next story. Cheating, cheating, said the hare. Race is run on the land. Tortoise said, who decides that? Why not in water? Hare had to concede that the tortoise had outsmarted with a superior idea and strategy. So, now the moral is, the tortoise had played the game to his core competence. So friends, here the message is always play the game of your core competence. Do not lag behind. Be smart enough to handle the situations using and utilizing to the best of your core competence. Then moving to the next story. The hare society, the rabbit society, was not happy and filed a case in the court and got a stay order. So the tortoise had to rearrange a match again on the land. Here, because of the bad behavior, had offended in jungle so many. So they all ganged up with a plan. On the day of the race, the sprinter hare was misguided by others by informing him that there was a landslide ahead. Hence, he need to change his path. The hare had to take a long route and obviously the tortoise won the race. So now the moral is, your enemies can gang up together. If you shine too much, people will dim your light. Remember, bulb was hung up on the wall by the Society of Candles. Moving on to the next story. The defeated hare again went to jungle court, complained how he was misguided and manipulated to lose the race. So yet another race was ordered. This time Sam worked on a different strategy. He studied the sprinter hare and found on his research that he was a booze lover. Sam arranged jungle drinks, the sponsor of the race, to tempt and distract the hare during the race. The hare fell into the trap. By evening, Tortoise had won the race. So the moral is, don't be serious, only be sincere too. Okay, don't be only serious, be sincere too. Success is the sum total of many parts. Each is important. Your talent is no guarantee to the success in life. Your talent is no guarantee to success in life. Right? Keep gathering the morals in each story, my dear friends. Next story. Repeated defeats had humbled the hare. The hare told the tortoise, "This race is planted by human beings who do not want us to unite and live in peace." So the hare said, "On land I'll carry you, and in water you carry me." So now you can see, now the teamwork concept is developing. Soon the duo became friends and the concept of teamwork has born. So the moral is that teamwork makes the dream works. A team has many hands but one brain and one heart. That is called team, right? Well, moving on to the next story. Remember, friends, the contest. How many stories I am telling you? Keep counting. The race Malays had long disappeared. Hare and tortoise, who were friends now, went to the jungle for the evening walk. Suddenly, lion roar was heard. The tortoise immediately started tying his laces. So the hare asked, "Do you think that you can run ahead of lion?" He said, "No, but definitely faster than you." Morals. Welcome to the rat race and to the world of corporate competition. In cutthroat competition, for you to win, the other must lose. In life, it is easy to defeat someone, but so difficult to win someone. Right? Moving on to the next story. The tortoise, to move ahead, sticks his neck out, risks to see and move forwards. If you want to scale new mountains and to discover an ocean, to have to sight to short life, and to or discover pearls in ocean, you have to sight to a short you have to have a sight of short line. Those who dare nothing in life, they should expect nothing also. Those who dare nothing in life, they should expect to achieve nothing. Too much ego kills the talent. Too much ego kills the talent. Ego gives a swollen head and pride gives a swollen hurt. To repeat again, ego gives a swollen head and the pride gives a swollen heart. Both are heavy. They slow you down in life. So be talented, take risks, but be humble. Shut up and let your success do the talking. Right? I hope you enjoyed this story too. So the moral is take risks. If you win, you guide. If you lose, you learn a lesson. Right? Moving on to next story. Receding hairline. The reverse race. In this race, the rules of the race were changed. The new version of reverse race was introduced. The rabbit was good in conventional race, but the tortoise was practiced in a new type of race and won. So the moral was, when the edge of the cliff, right? Cliff, you understand that, right? Chatan, right? The success is to travel backwards, right? Something with steep, sudden chatan is there, then the better to go back, arrange a reverse race. You'll be winning. Military journals know how to retreat, regroup, and re-attack. Moving on to next story. The hare and tortoise story is an everyday story where we race against time. We think we have plenty of time. We sit and take it easy only to realize the time, like tortoise, has beaten us by surprise. Time, like tortoise, has beaten us by surprise. We realize that we have missed the bus. Most of our life is over. Overconfidence and taking things granted. Taking things for granted costs us many a race of life. So the moral is, to meet the deadline is ordinary, but to beat the deadline is extraordinary. Right? Coming on to the next and the last story. Hope you are counting it well. Thank you. Don't forget the contest. Thank you, parents. The gold medal and the award ceremony. Now, as it is the last story, the gold medal and award ceremony has been organized. The tortoise was garlanded and felicitated. The most difficult thing after success is to shut up. Right? It is easy to go overboard as much as to fall short. Everyone in the jungle saw and how the pride comes before a fall. The tortoise was garlanded to remind being humble and not becoming an arrogant like the hare. Right? The world loves an underdog. A person with courage is like an army. Never underestimate the size, as you can dodge an elephant, not a fly. You can dodge an elephant, but not a fly. Even a small mosquito can ruin your night. So the moral again is, be humble, win without boasting, lose without complaining. Right? Be humble, win without boasting, and lose without complaining. To see receives homages. The sea receives homages of 100 rivers. The sea receives homages from 100 rivers as it keeps low. The ocean can drown big ships but cannot drop of the oil. Cannot drown a drop of the oil. The ocean can drown big ships but cannot drown the drop of oil. So friends, life is marathon. Pace yourself. A race is not always winning with pace. The race cannot be won always with pace. To change life, think differently. New ideas can leverage your life. Where there is a will, there is a way. Young can run fast, but the old knows the way. Right? So, in any organization, there is a big role of youngsters as well as the major role of the seniors and veterans. There are upsets in life, keep trying. The hare had speed, the tortoise had strategy and stamina. Right? So, finally, to conclude, one of the greatest gifts in life is the human mind. It has all the answers. Don't give up on obvious grounds. I spoke to you in a couple of videos ago about adversity quotient. So this is also one of the videos training to you how to think differently, trying to develop your adversity quotient. Where there is a will, there is not only way but a highway. Once a tortoise was determined and fixed the goal to teach hare a lesson, he loaded deep within under the mental microscope and the scope of solutions magnified. In fact, he found how many number of stories? Tell me. I'm giving you fill up the blank here. Ways to defeat the hare. So race is not only about pace but about the space, strategy and stamina. Right? A life has a speed, but the truth has stamina. To run a long race, pace yourself. Right? So, my dear friends, I think you must have liked this story. Life is not only a long pace, it also has a small pebble in your shoe. If a small pebble in your shoe that can ruin a long race and can defeat you. Average talent with great attitude is sometimes better than great talent with poor attitude. Average talent with great attitude is sometimes better than great talent with poor attitude. Sometimes in life, peaceful poverty is better than painful wealth. Right? Sometimes in life, peaceful poverty is better than painful wealth. When the path is steep, right? Keep your mind even. The champion gets up even when he cannot. So, my dear friends, I end up my video here. Hope you liked it. The different ways of thinking with the same story, what number of turn and twists can be done and so many stories can be created. This is how one has to learn from your life and need to think out of the world, not only out of the box. So my dear friends, this book will come to you as a gift. I'm not disclosing the name of the book right now because I want to keep it to you as a suspense. This will come to you as a gift and you will be telling me how many number of stories you heard of and what more lessons, 3 more morals you should be able to derive out of these stories. Let me know about it. Communicate to me in person and you can win this gift. Thank you very much. All the best. God bless you. So I hope you like this video. If you like it, click on thumbs up. Share with your friends and relatives. And do subscribe my channel LOK Talks. Don't forget to hit on the bell icon. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.